How's everybody's bodies bodying? How are we all bodying this morning anyway? That's what she said. Good. As long as there's no new injuries and we're all good to go. Can see your epidermis. Can see his epidermis. Skin. Oh. Get a runner. I don't know how, but I nearly went forward then. Come on, Chris. What do you mean, no? Chest passing? What are we doing? Basketball? Try a different sport. Yeah, 2:30 last night. There's a ball there for you. I'm helping. Don't forget, every movement in the cross-court warm-up should replicate gameplay. What we practice in the warm-up hopefully translates to what we do in the game. So, Chris, that was a perfect example of how I play. Yeah, but it's all right. Do you know why it's all right? Because we train to fail. No, that's not quite right. Train to fail, and that way when you're playing the game, you're not surprised. Charlie's been playing for decades because he's old, and you haven't, and you're still old. There you go. Oh. Move your bum, Chris, not your shoulders. So you can get your shoulders under the ball. Was? Oh, you got it. That's it, make him move. Make him work for it. Make him work for it.
See, a normal one looks like 10-15 minutes with Chris, 45 seconds. Yeah.
Well, it all depends on whether you want. Yeah. This is just the single part warm up. You don't need the second part of getting bodies moving. Yeah.
Just go with Chris.
Yeah. Everybody rotate through Chris. Pause. As long as he wasn't in the rough edge. Yeah, Danny. Timber. You need a ball. Hang on. Are you ready? Are you sure? Everybody warm? Cool. Right. Now that you're all lovely and warm, I'm going to do a. Chris is very warm. I thought you had enough, Jay. Jay, I thought you had enough. Right. Going to carry on from where we sort of left off yesterday with blocking drills and chucking pens everywhere. So yesterday we did cross court, and today I want to work a little bit on, to start with, a line block. So we're going to have 3 people each side. So one more that side, whoever. Mr. Warling Thompson, thank you very much. I'll have a blocker at 2, was behind, and Dan, if you go at 6. And then we'll have a setter, hitter, and passer. Chris, you want to hit? So on the line block, what we're going to make it more obvious, it'd be good for you, Chris, because you're left-handed on this. But normally, with the cross block, your body is angled to that. What we're going to try and make it more obvious is to turn the body like we would be hitting through 4, basically, on a warm-up drill. Jot them. No, I want you to make it obvious that you're hitting line on this first warm-up to get everybody used to blocking the line. So you'll be working off his left shoulder, so you have to make an adjustment for that. Obviously, you'll be looking for the tip and any deflections coming off the hands, going that way. Obviously, if we had more people, we could fill it out more, but we're working with what we've got and just trying to work on the block of the line hit.
While we're doing this, we practice going in for cover on
Yeah.
the hit. Because again, if you watch us play, we'll do it sometimes. But again, it's like those touches. You get a touch on the block, touch will turn it passes turn it swings turn it points. So if we get touches and everything, it builds. When you just sort of relax and don't get everything, things just drop. It just brings all the level down.
Yeah. So we're all.
Yes, when Jay goes into as soon as you chuck it in, you just get into the cover. So the normal sequence would be 6 sort of covers the gap in between the middle and the outside, and then the line defender's looking for anything that comes back over the hitter.
Yeah.
Because I think what we do a lot of the time is both players seem to come into this space here, where you want Oz covering anything that goes back off, and then Danny's taking anything that comes back here, and then the hitter's ready for anything that sort of drops.
Yeah, because if your block isn't good enough and you go with your hands wide open, then it's just going to come firing straight through. So that's what obviously Woz is doing, and as Charlie's just said, you're covering anything that comes into that area there. Cool. Everybody happy with that?
When it goes over the other side and playing it
Yeah, just gonna say that. So if you can keep it up and play it out, same on this side, play the point out. So it's more gameplay based rather than just blocking and stopping. Cool.
What you're looking for as well is this sort of rhythm. Again, when you watch somebody play well, there's a definite everybody's on the same timing. So when you watch it and you sort of watch it, you're not really close to anything. There's a definite sort of rhythm. You know, people go onto the net, off the net, all same speed, and the same on the attack. When you see the ball into the setter, you see everybody moving. You know, the four's getting off, the middle's getting off, back row's ready to attack. When it's not working, it's really obvious because everybody's on a different timing. So what you should feel is that wave. So everybody's doing that back and forth. There should be a nice rhythm to it.
Same with your hitting, Chris.
There's a feel.
Yeah. So as you see Charlie pass out to Duffers, you're coming off the net.
What do you want us to do in terms of all go one side or alternate? Or?
We'll do 5 on one side, and then we'll rotate.
Cool. Nice job also.
Well, it's set up for.
Yeah, Danny's going to
All right, go on.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
So if you've just passed to Charlie, then Charlie plays it, and so just cooperative to Charlie, Charlie to Duffers, Duffers hit, Chris hits, blocking, moving, everybody happy. Sweet. Play ball. Hang on, wrong sport.
Chris, use your face.
Yeah. Be ready for that instant. Oh, cheeky push shot. Oh. Good hustle. Oh, great block, Jay.
Great lead, Chris, great lead. Going out.
Nice. Exactly what you saw yourself do there, Jay. Exactly what you're turning that hand in so it bounces in court. What great hit, Chris. Oh no, it's all right, he's got one. No, well used though. Good decision not to hit there, Chris. Unlucky, Dan. Even if it comes over like that, remember to keep playing on. Because that's the sort of balls you might get in a game. Yeah, will. Good use, very good. Well done. Yeah. Good block, Jay. Oh! So it's good try. Yeah. Chris, on your hit, when you're moving back, would it help you to come in a bit so as you could? Yeah, just because when you're hitting now, you're more pushing rather than getting your body able to rotate and hit. If you see what I mean. Yeah.
The normal way is if you're a right-hander on the left-hand side, you come off all the way off.
Yeah.
If you're a left-hander on the left-hand side, you come back. So what you want is basically your left arm in like that so it can access the line there, or you can turn and hit cross. Yeah. So you want that leg, or basically if that's the sideline, you want your arm operating down that line.
Because you're basically limiting your movement and rotation by coming all the way out here and not being able to hit down the line. Yeah. Ready, go. That's better. How did that feel, Chris? Yeah, one more of them. Unlucky. How did that feel compared to the ones you did before?
Yeah, a lot better because I'm not trying to then open too much
Yep.
to try and get the line.
Brilliant. Well done.
So what level are we going next then, I think? We're gonna.
Are we rotating?
We'll just rotate through and keep it going this way.
I'll hit with his.
You don't have to hit, mate, if you don't want to.
It'll be fine.
I mean, if you
It's only against
if you want to be a big girl's blouse, it's fine, mate. It's all right.
Depends how many big girls' blouses are we allowed? I think we've got about
Five, mate. Five, just five. All right, so same again, but this time obviously with Charles being a right-handed hitter.
Or am I?
You are being a right-handed hitter. You can use your stumps if you want, but so no. Right. I was. Yeah, yeah.
Once it's over.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah. And where your hands were flat, your outside hand, where should it be? Or what angles? Yeah. Good.
The idea is, so you don't want to be doing this, because then if you don't get any connection with the ball, you'll come through and hit the aerial. What you want to do is shoot your hands up, this stays still, and then the only bit that moves is your wrist. So if you're in the middle, down, outside, set the aerial. Thanks, boss.
There. I want all the shots. Yeah. As soon as you've done your block, you know the ball's going over your head. Move off the net.
Sorry, Dad.
Everyone blame was. It's all good. Yeah. Still not as tall as you were hoping. Oh, just that one. Good hit, Charlie. Oh. Don't forget, when your hands go up and it's that final down movement, that stops it hopefully pinging off and rolling up. Good lad. Was. That's it's a good hit. Well, you know, in the finals, don't be saying that.
No. This is my theory on this. So if it's kind of close in the first 5 points, own up to touches. So then later on in the game, if you do touch it and say no, they'll think you're telling the truth.
Unless you're John Worrell.
Yeah,
Not lying.
you get better at lying.
Yeah, exactly. Well used. Turn.
Stop posing and enjoying it. That's what it's about. Yes,
Keep playing. Be taller, Chris. Right, one more for Charles. Oh, out. That's it, Chris. Now you're ready.
What are the hands here for?
Yes. So as was sort of demonstrated there, block isn't your final action.
Yeah.
Block, ball's going over my head, I need to turn, so as I'm ready to engage and help play. That's what it's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Was that Chris Packet wrist? Just don't know your own strength. Nice. Good hit, good block. And that's all I got to say on that subject. Well used, was. Oh, I love it. Well, never let them know your next move. That's it, you see. Get a name on the ball, call for it, and you won't have these confusions. Everybody get the house up. Right. Wee. No. No. Good hit.
You're right. That's a big jump.
Don't hurt yourself, Danny. We need you. Great hit. Oh, did we go sleep a little?
Last one. Oh, tissue.
No, it can still be used. Oh, love it. Love it. Oh. Yes, please. Grab my balls, please.
They went over the back.
Stay there. Oh, rubbish, Chris. Oh! Twofer. Just, yeah. Take a couple, Danny. Take a couple, see what feels best. Right, okay.
We found out today feeding, setting, hasn't done hitting yet, so we don't know. Let's see what his passing's like.
Yeah.
Go on, Woz.
I've got faith in you, Woz.
We believe in you, Woz. You got this.
Ooh. It's close. I'd have called that in, but then I'd call everything in.
You're an idiot.
Good block.
I didn't come off the net.
Eh?
Come off the net.
I know, but you were blocking now anyway. You're in the right place. I know he's small, but see, now that was a good block. Oh, switchy, switchy.
You thought you had me by switch. I'm watching you. I'm not watching them.
Nice. That's good position watching that, Kaz. Really nice. Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Go on, Danny.
Come on, Mr. Glass, you can do it.
You know that thing that Charles been telling us for years about watching the hitter? I'm finally doing it.
What was that about? Was his passing? Oh, he made it! He made it! Wow! Impressive, yeah. Rotate. Oh! Now we'll see. No pressure, Chris. Just line. Yeah. So you being a lefty, righty, loosey. Yes. Yep.
Oh, wow.
You have plenty of height on that. What you could have got there? Oh! Got it in. Yes. So the power of the crisp packet hand never fails to amaze.
Kettle chips.
It's depending on what flavour he has. If he has pickled onion, it's very high.
Whoa, pickled onion monster munch. Don't go there. Oh. Push. I missed it. That's a Worrell hit I love. Charles. Fell asleep there. Remember, we're carrying playing on. One more. Yeah. Right. Okay. The only thing I noticed there, Chris, is your hands tend to come from this position. Yeah. So if your hands are by your side ready, come in there, and that way you get the upwards rather than that. Yeah. Let's go.
Off goes Chris.
You're doing that. That's it.
Great hit. Yeah, what? You confused yourself there.
And that's lightning making sure he's lined up.
See, it depends. If there's like a real, like, see, if your blocker can only get to sort of here, yeah, the chances are you're going to get a touch and come up and off.
Yeah.
So in that case, you probably want to be either really deep or really, really close. But like what you'd have is 6 then reads, 1 and 6 cover in. So you've kind of got to do the opposite of what 6 does. So there needs to be a bit of communication beforehand. But ideally, if you've got a big blocker against, sorry, a big hitter against a little blocker, you'd have 6 going deep, and then 1 and 5 cover it in, so they'd be sort of close to the 2 metre line. If it's the other way around, so if you've got a little blocker, sorry, a little hitter against a big blocker, you're still going to get touches. The chances are, if you get the touches, it's going to be that rather than that.
Also remembering the guy at 3, or person at 3, I should say. It might be a lady. Is also going to come across and try and help. So it's not just going to be the one person blocking, hopefully. But yeah, so the line, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Irregardless of what's in front of you, it's sort of reading the set. So if I'm reading the set, so I can see, right, when it leaves his hand, right, that's a good set, he can go anywhere on this. So I drop on that one. If it looks like it's going to drop short, so he can't really access the line with any power, I'd hold my ground.
Yeah.
It's all about reading the set.
Yeah. Cool. But yes, exactly like you said, that it's about how the blocker is in front. If it's a small blocker, the chances are he's going to get the power on it, so maybe drop back. Cool. Let's play ball. Touch.
John Lawrence.
That's what she said. No. Was. Yes. Not. We're not doing the YMCA. Now that is all right. Come off the other hand, so. Oh, that's the one, was it? One more of them. Great block was. Rotate. Is back to the start. Cool. Grab a drink if you need it, and let's collect the balls, please. People with good legs or full legs.
Oh, right. I was going to say, God, like.
Better than non-legs.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Boop. Monsieur. I'd love that feeling. Not shitting for 24 hours. That's after yesterday. I love that feeling of not pooping for 24 hours. That's why I just put beeps in it. Hey, they know I've got Tourette's. What can they say? No, it's only a assessor watching it. It's not like I've got it uploaded to YouTube or anything. Oh, no, wait, I have. Lay down, Kona.
It's fine.
Right. So we've done cross, we've done line. What do we think's next?
Consolidation. Center. Consolidation.
Or
Center.
centre. So,
Because I read as well.
yeah. Obviously, there's two, I believe, kinds of hit you'll get from the centre will be a pipe and the person in the centre. But all we're going to concentrate on is getting a 3-block in the centre as though it's someone like Munna's coming charging through and trying to smash the ball into our faces. That makes sense. So if we have 3 people on that side just on the net in your start positions, there's going to be a lot of movement in this, so
Well, I think what you mean is
For-
there should be a lot of movement in this.
for the 2 outer
Whether we
people,
get it or not.
for the 2 outer people. So where do you think we're starting from, was? Where's your base position? Right here. No cheating. So this side will just, if you just move over a bit to set, give Chris room. So start on the 2-metre line in the middle, Chris. So we're doing, yeah. So Charles passing, Chris hitting. So when the pass goes up and you notice, because we're just working off the principle that it's going to be a centre hit, 2 players come in, form that massive block, and don't give him the option to go anywhere but the push over, which will hopefully make it a lot easier for our back players. That's my premise on this block. So we won't do loads on this because it's going to be a lot of moving in and out. So we need to remember that after he's done the hit, if there's a chance to play on, it pings up in the air and the 2 outsides can get it, or whoever can get it, perfect, play on the ball. But if not, I'm not expecting you to, just because we're all coming together for the 1 block. So no moving until Charles has put the ball up. That's when you'll see Duffers get it, and you'll notice Chris go in position for the hit. That's when you come in and block him out. Okay? Any questions? I've got loads. I don't know why you haven't.
Where you have setter coming to join the block. So the ball goes over. Say number 1 on the setter. Because in case the ball goes to 6 and 5.
Depends who's where, really. So if it depends where the ball then goes. But if the setters at 1, we try and get them through anyway, as long as the ball doesn't go to them. So if it's a quick hit through the middle, chances are it's not going to be a clean pass anyway. So you just be
Yeah.
In
This,
an ideal world, yeah.
yeah. This is just an ideal scenario. Yeah.
Chances are it's not going to be perfect anyway.
Yeah. This is just an ideal scenario of being able to get the two outer players in to form a massive block. Yeah. On runners,
What
basically.
we want to do on this as well is, so
Oh, yeah. Bong bing.
the middle sets it on this. So what the middle wants to do is take away the power line. So then everything else works off that. What we don't want is Jay just kind of taking the middle in the hope that Danny's going to get there. What we do is Jay takes the middle line out and then we get people in to help.
Yeah.
Not Jay sets it up in the middle and then Danny's responsible for the power line. Jay sets up on the power line and then Woz takes the turn shot. Danny comes to help out. Because then if we don't get anyone there, we're still good. Okay?
That was explained in a lot less words than I was trying to use.
Is with all the blocks wherever you from the pool, whoever's the main block always get.
Abs-
Your first option is always one-on-one. So
Challenge him.
Who's ever in front of you, you always take
Yeah,
the power line.
yeah.
And it's either outside coming to help
Yeah.
or
Yeah. So what? Yeah. It's not just going to be a straight hit towards you. If he thinks he sees a gap, then hit to that gap, and we'll just see how quickly we can try and get the block in. But we'll see how it goes, and if we need to change it, we can do. Yeah. We know the space there, but we're trying to challenge the block on this one. That's it. That's better, Rura. Oh. Sneaky or sleepy John Worrell? Was it? Right. Do one, but actually hit it this time, Chris.
that's a good hit for Aria.
Chris, when you're going for the hit, you're coming in slightly too soon, so you kind of back a bit. What you want to be doing is waiting to see where that ball's going to be for your peak and coming onto it rather than being behind it. Let's try one more of those.
Talked about this yesterday. Like everybody thinks, right, your job is to get your hands on the ball, put the ball down. Well, it is. But your main thing is just to take out a zone of ball. So even though you're not that big, if you come in, stick your hands up. Go in. So you stick your hands up now. So both of them. Hold your hands.
All two of them.
If you take that out, you can't then hit down into the 2 metre line. So you've got to either come round you or up and over you. So even though you're not taking out like a huge big area, it's still enough that the defence can work around you. Plus that movement in, because everything's happening so quickly, nobody thinks, oh, it's only Danny coming. Everyone just sees that movement and think, oh, there's someone there. So that's all you need to do. Just get in the right line.
Oh, one more of those, Chris.
About, because you go for legs.
Yeah.
You can't go that way. But what you can do
This is one of the things. So
Yeah.
reset.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm calling quick balls in the middle, so if you run A's and B's, I always look at which way the knees are facing.
Yeah.
If you look at Jay now, Jay's going to find it much easier to go that way.
Correct.
So you always want to run an A against Jay.
Yeah.
He's going to find it harder to get that way.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. So always have a look at the knees, and especially if you've either got 2 feet or 2 knees coming together.
Yeah.
That's where the space will be.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't physically get the shoulders up to each other. So before you run quick balls in the middle, always look at what the legs are doing.
Yeah.
Well,
No, because that's Dan Bingley. Well, if you put one leg back, that's Dan Bingley now anyway. He hasn't got the 2.
then you've got to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. We are sailing. Yeah. Just punch his newly cut leg. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't carry that at all, did he?
If you get somebody like Woz who sits like this, it's easy for him to move anywhere because.
Yeah, but
Well-
when he comes in, his legs are not like that.
Yeah. The thing with Woz, and I was going to wait to then to point it out, is you haven't got your hands on the floor ready to move. Normally you've got one and you're trying to bum shuffle. which is a lot slower than just giving that
in
push.
any situation, it's always like best guess and probable and what's the most likely
Yeah.
thing. So anything that looks like, well, that's most likely to happen, and then you do it, and it doesn't. It's like, well, you hedge your bets. You think, well, and it just hasn't. Try
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah.
Award for most disabled move today.
Chrissy bum shuffle. Chrissy waddle. Better. That's it, Chris. Did you feel the difference there? Right, try that again. So, I mean, you waited a bit off peak there. Right, rotate. Did I get a touch? That was past the blue line. Blue line, brown line. The way I call it, they're all out. Good hitting. Oh! Can't believe you're playing that dirty, John. Was it just finish that movement off? So the thing I find with blocking, especially for me, is your hands go up and you finish the movement off. You listening? Thank you. Hands shoot up with the timing of the hit and finish the movement off, and that way it helps stop it flicking off. So.
See the way you saw the blocks and then you hit it on the helm. Not everybody will do it because people
No.
just hit it.
Yeah.
Because they just want to go through.
Yeah. That's all about experience and being able to control your hit, which is something I can't do, which is why I'm going to coaching, not playing. Yay.
You're always looking for, like, where's the weak? If I hit it straight into Waz's block into here, he's going to, like, doesn't really need much on it, that's just coming back. If I'm going, like, round Waz, so in the seams, up around the edges, you might get it, you might not.
That's where it comes down to you to, before you hit, look and see what's there. Or who's there as well. I think you did one of them baby goats that just phrased that on him. Good block, was it? Oh, unlucky guys. Yep, right, right. Rotate and collect balls, please. See, this is where your putting the block up timing comes in, because if you go up too soon and you're just there waiting for the hit, they're going to see your hands there and they're going to try and hit it off it. But if you wait till they're about to hit and then shoot your arms up, they're not going to have that chance to, hopefully not have that chance to hit it off your hands, because your hands aren't there waiting for the hit, if that makes sense. Ganja. I don't know what's going on next door, but it sounds fun.
Everything we do, there's timing to it. So you generally want to start your block up as they start bringing their arms back. Because what you don't want to be doing, you want to be, your block wants to be there slightly ahead of the ball, not with the ball. And it's literally like a fraction of a second that it makes such a difference. In the middle. I'm going to get friendly here, Chris. I'm just basically use you as a break. Okay.
Great hit. That's it, Chris. Nice that. Good finish. Ah. Oh. Never let them know your next move. So I didn't need you. Didn't need you on that one. Yay! Good, Chris. Denied. Oof. Cool. One more. Yes. Got him. Rotate. Where are we at?
Big threat in the middle. Big threat in the middle.
Where?
Nine.
Oh.
Not small, he's just far away.
This was is small. That one is big headed.
Oh shit.
He's hanging out there.
Yeah. And this is where be prepared. So that's a hit. Just a little more downwards. Go, Danny, go. Wow. Wow. One more. Where did we start from?
I should be there.
Right, rotate. Does anybody need a quick drink before we carry on? Good, good. Yeah.
Just because I'm at middle.
Whoosh! Violence. Jay chose up violence this morning. Violence with accuracy. Oh, this is more like it, see? Oh, there's just no stopping him. Oh, what the hell are you going? Hey, nobody said you're allowed to think. Oh, right in the nuptials. It's all right, nothing to hit. Nice. One more.
I'm going there.
So the idea is you
I'd
take
say
his
power
power
Yeah.
line
But I feel like
between him and that corner.
I feel like I'm going more and more that way because he's going more and more that way. When
Because
he should be middle.
would it easy to say just look where they put the another ball going because that will obviously
He should
change
be
my
putting him from where John is.
So the
Yeah.
idea is like
He's over
predominantly
here.
your power line is somewhere between Jay,
Yeah.
the ball, and that corner. So there'll be a line somewhere around there. So you want to be on that line, brothers.
If you
However,
shift over a bit,
if like
just to
in the
allow him to get
game,
centre.
you've noticed that Jay hits 90% of his balls to that corner, and then we start making adjustments.
Yeah.
But ideally, because that's a shot, okay? He's got some speed and power on it, but it's a shot, so we hope the defence can deal with that. If you just leave that and let Jay just basically have a free bang into that corner, that's difficult to defend. That is much easier.
Jay, can you just come back onto the middle and hit in the middle? One more. That's all I've got. Right, collect balls, please. Well done, mate. Good hitting. No. Yeah. I mean, that's. You're right about moving off centre, but it was all about his.
Stanley was going
Yeah,
for
but it was more about Jay's selection of shot being either that way or that way when he saw the gaps in it. So
There's sort of three ways of looking at it. So it's like, what's the sort of textbook, i.e., all things being equal, what somebody more likely to do? Where's the hardest? Secondary is, where's our weakness?
oh,
the other one, John.
Like, if you can justify to yourself why you're doing something, and it's not just it's the easy option, I'm absolutely fine with it. You know, if you think, right, I'm going to take this angle because I've seen him hit that line the last three options, and then he does something else, it's like, well, you paid your money, you take your choice. You know, I'm happy with that.
yeah. Percentage
There's
game.
a lot of wrong answers, but there's a lot of right answers as well.
Yeah. Play the percentages and he's gone 95% one way, go with it. And if he switches it, he's an idiot and he shouldn't be doing it.
Thing is, like I said, there's those three rotations. So Munner's 4, 3, Kev at 2. After that, they've not got a lot. So
Yeah.
we can then start sort of hedging our bets a little bit more. So ideally, you know, we talk about like when Munner's in the middle, we just go shit bust, one-on-one in the middle. Everybody's looking at themselves and we can then go and help out. Great. What we might start doing is, depending on who their setter is in that rotation and how far, you know, if it's a backcourt setter, frontcourt setter, can we start taking the two blocker in to help out a little bit more, or are we leaving ourselves open the second time? Again, principally as well. So if you're there, we talked about this before, don't generally want Danny in front of Munners. So yes, we want to get Danny in an ideal position for us to set, but we also want to think about what's the first option. So if it's on our serve, so they're getting first hit. So it's not our first option. Our first option is what we're going to do to block best, not hit best. And we've got enough players that pretty much everybody here can set.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, Chris.
Chris is.
Chris. We're non-setters.
Yeah, we've got options because, like, especially when we've got Jay and Frank as well, there should be a setter or setter-ish, always at least one position in front of the ideal position anyway. So I think we'll be all right. Yeah. Ideally, we set up to stop the first thing, then we worry about second order.
Are we back in?
No, we've got one more.
One more. Just one more. The power of the packet.
Well, to be fair, let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Come on, Woz, you got this. Right. Yeah. That just demonstrates it was a good block and put him off. That demonstrates it was a crap pass and we need accuracy on the passing. That's it. It's a dream shot. Yes, Warling Thompson. This boy's got skills. Sleeping. No, not sleeping. No. Oh. Danny, grow bigger. That's it, Danny. Two-handed high tower. Right, let's do it with the two block. And he didn't go for it. What? Was? Wow. Wow. No, that's fine.
Is it artful? You've got a bit of Vaseline on the lens. Ready? There's some filters on.
Yeah.
Right, you can't tell me your passes.
Yeah. It's okay, there's no pressure. I'll be in the old chateau. Good hitting was. Oh! Oh, well used. Well, yeah, use that one. Use that one. Right. Well done, was. Proud of you. Make my heart pound.
See again, this like it's difficult to do here because this is just a sort of again how we pick up points, how we pick up blocks is the reading. You know, it's things like am I a front court setter, am I a back court setter? Do I know I can leave them alone? Can I start creeping in, creeping out? You know, is the pass taking me here? And can I sort of drift in? You know, can I see that it's a shit pass coming in and all they can really do is set out to force, then I can start going in before it's set. There's loads of little bits around. And again, we can do it sometimes. It's about 50-50 at the minute, but all those things, it just makes it easier. It's harder mentally because you've got the focus, but like the little half second we need, all those things. Like this.
It's okay.
What do we not do when we're back court set, Jay? What do we not do when we're back court setter?
Sleep. Go front court.
Tell you what, you get some good blocks in from the back court.
Right.
I think you've gotten away with it once, like.
Yeah, no, I did.
I was looking at it, you look at it, you were like,
Right, back to where we started then. No, right, so moving this on. So we've basically covered all the angles and all the blocks we can do. So what we're going to do now, it's still going to be the same on this side. Pass, set, hit. However, I want the hitter and the setter to decide whether it's going to be a centre hit or a line hit.
From what position?
So he's going to be, so to try and do a bit more reading, as in the game situation, he's going to be sort of where he is now.
right.
And so you can either alternate it or, so if he's, short or long. So it's either going to be a centre hit, so it means he's basically doing two positions,
Right.
or a line hit.
I think because that's,
Or is that?
that's probably a little bit unrealistic. So I think what,
Okay.
what you can have is if he hits through 4,
Yeah. So either do line or cross.
line or cross, but kind of make it obvious.
Yeah.
It's either like
Okay.
to the aerial or it's like a short 4.
Yeah, I suppose if we had more people, it'd be,
More game.
yeah, if we had another player, it'd be better, wouldn't it? All right, happy with that. So, yeah, so what, yeah, so I like that suggestion. That's a really good suggestion because we haven't got the players for it. So, Chris hit 4. So what's going to happen now is Chris is going to hit and he's going to try and make it as obvious as possible whether he's going line or cross. So body position. Chris, yeah? Happy with that? On the block, we'll have the 3 blockers on the net. What I'd like to happen is the 2 centre and was come together to take out his power hit line, and I want Dan to move off to where you would do as in the gameplay to cover. Make sense? Everybody happy?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet! Woof! Yeah. If you get up and run for it, you still wouldn't get it. Nice.